Well, here we are for another Ask Matt and Shari for September. Summer went fast, didn't it?
Shh. We love fall. What are you talking about?
It is our favorite time of the year. But we have a list of questions that we're going to go through, and our first one is from Lisa.
I have an 11-foot wall in the living room of my home that needs furniture or something. This wall is in the traffic pattern from hallway into living room. I need something that is not too deep. Yeah, it would get in the way.
Right.
Do we have any ideas?
I have one right off the top of my head.
What is it?
That's how brilliant I am.
Good for you.
And you wrote an article about it.
Oh.
Last month. The baker's rack.
Oh, that's a good idea. Sure.
You know, they're not just for the kitchen.
No, they're not.
They'd be great storage, and you know, you can put books on them.
They're very pretty.
You know, glass jars and vases, which we talk about quite a bit.
Yeah, all kinds of things.
I think that'd be a great way. What else would you think? Smarty pants.
Well, any bookcase, of course, is only going to be about 12 inches deep. So that's probably one of your narrowest pieces of furniture that you could put there. Kind of same idea as a baker's rack, although a baker's rack does get a little bit deeper down at the bottom.
At the bottom,
but
correct.
I still think that would be a great idea.
Yeah.
How about even, you know what would be fun would be if you could add some wall-mounted shelving. They have some real pretty ones that are kind of have crown molding or something as the base.
Right.
Make sort of an interesting pattern of them. I think we have something like that in our
book, and we could show a picture of that when I do the video of this.
And then add pictures to it. You have the shelves so that you can actually put dimensional things. Maybe you could make it kind of a family history wall, tell a story. Would be sort of neat, ancestry and everything, or maybe your family vacations. Tell a story with it. That might be kind of fun. Can we come do it?
What wound you up, girl?
Sorry, I'm really into that idea.
No more caffeine for you. This is from Judy. She loves the videos that we do for the rooms, the room makeovers that we do, and she
wants us to do more. Good.
Yep. But she does have a great question. She's asked about our vinyl siding with insulation. It looks like a very good product. With the threat of higher energy costs, we all should consider applying this product to our homes. And I know that I agree with you wholeheartedly. On our front of our website, one of our wonderful sponsors is Choose Insulated Siding. Go to their website and it'll explain the product to you. But basically, this is a great product that has a foam backing to it.
Right.
So it's a much more energy efficient. It actually insulates your house and it'll reduce your energy cost. And it's just, if you think about it, your studs in your home are actually losing energy through the wall, and it's almost as if you have one full wall in your house that has no insulation. So
that's crazy.
You think about the heat cost, and it's a wonderful product and it looks terrific, and you can even say that.
Absolutely.
So yeah, chooseinsulatedsiding.com. Great website.
Okay.
Okay, video idea.
This is from Marie.
Marie's great. She's on our website all the time.
She'd love to she wants to see a video of bloopers. I enjoy some of the little things you leave in. Oh, he fell down. Oh, you bitch.
I just fell down. That's about as bloopy as we get.
Well, we were doing a Valentine thing and you're painting it, it fell flat down on the paint. Those things do happen. It's hard for us to get bloopers for some reason, because when we're doing this, we go over all the takes we've done.
I do all the editing, and I usually
he looks for the best.
And I usually take out anything where I look like a total idiot. And so we shoot like 4 hours of tape, and I narrow it down to 30 seconds.
We'll put those little pieces all together then
I will
next
do that.
time.
I will do the blooper
That's a cute
reel.
idea. We'll have some fun with that.
Yes.
Okay,
Well,
Dawn.
this is a great question, and I've had these neighbors.
Last summer I put white pull-up paper window shades in the bedrooms with curtains over them, and the same window shades in the kitchen with a valance. Sounds pretty. I really like them, would like to put them in the living room, mainly because I have a nosy neighbor. He's even come to the open window and yelled to find where I was in the house.
That's not a nosy neighbor, that's called a stalker.
Well, as a single mom, I was quite taken aback, and we can understand. I now have ceiling to floor
curtains
paneling over the windows.
Yeah.
No.
We moved to Omaha.
I now have ceiling to floor curtains that I have to pull open or close. Bit of a hassle, and I'm wondering if I put the same shades on the living room windows, what I would put over or above them for a casual lived-in living room. And she does so. You know, when I think of casual, I do think of just like a simple topper, not the whole draperies and topper kind of thing. And actually behind us here, there is a topper over these windows that has a little pleat in it. And it was it the Great Weekends book? We have something like that. That is a no-sew project, actually, so anybody can do it. You just do some ironing to create the front faces of all of the pleats, and you staple them up along a board, and I think something like that would be very nice in the living room.
Maybe we should get that article and try to put it into the website, you know, for a couple months.
Can you insert a picture?
Yeah,
in here
I'll put a picture so everybody will see what it looks like.
I think that's a great idea, and good luck, for heaven's sake. Maybe tell him.
Is that her neighbor right there at the window?
Get out of here.
You know, quick story, my mom had a nosy neighbor like that. She painted a big eyeball and put it in the kitchen window. So it stared right back at the neighbor. It's not very neighborly, but they stopped looking at us.
I'll bet they did.
Yes, they did. This one is from Judy. How can I meet you two in person? You are my favorite two people. I've missed seeing you on TV. Well, Judy, this is great because this is September right now. We have a couple events that are coming up. At the end of September, we're actually in Sarasota, Florida, Shari's neck of the woods.
Yes, that's right.
And what event are we doing here?
We're doing kind of a fundraiser event for the adult education community system. It's going to be at the Glen Ridge right in Sarasota. Anybody can come to it, and you're helping out the adult education.
Perfect. If you go to our appearance page, we have it on the top of the home page. I believe it's on top of every page. Just check out our appearances and you'll see our complete schedule. And we've also put in a new page called In the News. And what that is, it's little things that we've done around on local TV shows, local radio shows, and I try to show you and give you clips of those. So check those two out.
You almost ran that radio show, called me and interviewed me. It was a lot of fun, so go check it out. Almost ran it.
The producer would probably smack me if I said that.
Almost ran it.
WHBC out of Canton. All right.
I'm trying to get you in trouble.
Old Hanky. Is she talking about us?
Did I just miss it?
No.
Oh, okay.
So it said Old Hankies. I thought she was talking about us.
Matt and Shari, Old Hankies.
Thanks a lot,
I've never been called an old hanky. I can't read it. So, speaking of old hanky.
Here. No, it's over here, dear. Anyways, I have a lot. I can read it.
You can't either.
She has a lot of her mom's and aunt's old hankies and those old dresser scarves. See, I'm trying to impress you.
Yeah.
Do you have any good ideas? Well, matter of fact, Rose, us two hankies do.
We did an old hanky article, didn't we?
Marie, remember you asked about bloopers? Well, this whole segment is basically a blooper.
Okay. We did do old hankies because I had the same thing. My grandmother passed down, this box of beautiful, gorgeous colors, everything you can imagine. We framed some. I found some fabulous frames for them that I'll tell you about in the article. We turned them into little potpourri sachets.
It was great.
I turned one into a runner. It's been a couple months, so I'm trying to figure out.
There's a video and there's an article, so make sure you look for those.
Yes. Is that in sewing? No, that's in crafts.
Yep.
Check out crafts.
And you'll see us two old hankies put together some hankies.
We'll have to remember that. That's good.
And this question is from Cindy.
Cindy.
This is great. She's asking about, from our book, there's a dining room redo that we've done.
Oh, yes.
And she even gives a page 67.
Yep, I know what she's talking about.
The black background material with the white gardenias. She loves it. She thinks it's one of the prettiest materials I've ever seen. Is it still made, and do you have any ideas where we can find it, or that she can find it?
Absolutely do. This is the funniest thing, because that's been how many, 5, 6, I don't know how many years ago that we did that particular room. I was just in Joann's last week, and the fabric is still there, the black with the gardenia, and it has a companion fabric that is a black and green with a little kind of a mini pinstripe in between the large stripes. So you could still get it at my Joann's, and I believe it's Waverly.
And I'll show a picture of it when we put this together.
Okay.
So, well, Shari, that really wraps up September.
Okay.
And you know what? I have to thank you for sending your questions in. I know that we can't answer them right away, but we try to answer them as soon as we can on the Ask Matt and Shari's. So please bear with us a little bit as far as the delay, but we will get to your questions, and thank you so much for sending those in to us. Do you have anything to say from us two old hankies?
See you next month.
Bye, folks.